Official.StreetSmarks@gmail.com is how you want to contact us. Listen to us right here exclusively on YouTube, Street Smart Audio, or fuck with us. Official.StreetSmarks on SoundCloud and IG, Street Smart Fanpage on Facebook, Street_Smarks on Twitter, or ECW Memories on Facebook. This is the Extreme Retro Review for ECW, June 21st, 1994. The go-home show for Hostile City Showdown. Hollywood. Hot stuff, Hollywood.
What's up, my brother?
What are your thoughts of this show?
I had forgot it was the go-home show for Hostile City Showdown until you had just reminded me in the intro. So it makes me want to grade the show a little bit harsher and shit. Because, like, it had moments that were okay, you know, saying that were entertaining or whatever. But then, now that I think of it as a go-home show, it's a terrible go-home show. To especially Hostile City Showdown, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, it was okay. Because there were moments that, you know what I'm saying, that I were entertained by, but it's not a must-watch show.
So I didn't get to watch the network, but on a Tape Trader show, it opens with various geeks answering the question, who's going to win between Cactus Jack and Sabu at Hostile City Showdown? And it's like 70-30 fucking Cactus Jack. You know what I'm saying?
And it's the match of the century, apparently.
It's like, Cactus Jack, Cactus Jack, Cactus Jack. Sabu. Cactus Jack, Cactus Jack, Cactus Jack. I think Cactus Jack's going to win that Hostile City Showdown. I'm like, you don't have any smart fans up in there talking about shit. Well, you know, shit. Sabu about to take some dates, and you know, Jack worked for WCW, so it could end in the Smarks.
No, dude, that's not going to make it on TV.
I know.
Yeah.
But in my universe, it would have.
Oh man.
And then we go on into the thing. So joined in progress, we have the Tasmaniac versus the Ayatollah of Rock and Rolla, the Rockin' Rebel. This is from the Lowdown at the Showdown. It's a basic back and forth match between the two. Rebel gets caught with a released Northern Lights suplex called the Belly to Bailey. Scoop is awful for the win. Dud. Jason runs in after the bell. I said at least he's courteous.
It's very thoughtful.
Taz goes and beals and chokes Jason. Pitbull with a chain. Rebel and Pitbull double team Taz. And then Taz comes back. Hollywood, your thoughts on the match?
I don't know. I don't know. Like they have the oddest matches that they give time to. Like this could have been one of those matches they gave time to, and they didn't. So like it's hard to even really register it as a vote. The match started. Taz got a suplex in. Rebel gets a clothesline. Taz a few more suplexes. Rebel gets the advantage. Makes a stupid decision. It's over with. So you know what I'm saying. I don't know. I guess with that being said, I guess I don't know. Man, M for man. Mediocre.
Moving on.
Yeah.
M for moving on.
Oh, there we go.
We have a Goof and Peaches promo. Oh my God, who cares? It's the finish of Hack and Goof at When Worlds Collide. Recounted by us, Extreme Retro Review number 64.
I'll tell you who does care. That would be Fujimus Prime, who loves him some peaches, apparently. Got this straight from Hollywood B, from Earth 91274.
We have a hacking woman rebuttal promo. Woman wants her money. She starts nagging the Sandman. She's like, where's my money, Sandman? Sandman's like, he beat the goof half to death. Maybe you need to finish the job. Maybe you can put a lock on the house. Maybe you can put a lock on the car. Or maybe you can put a chastity belt on Peaches.
Maybe it's time for a new manager, Sandman.
I say to you, hot stuff, why would you put a chastity belt on a dick?
That woman probably hasn't seen it yet, so she probably thinks she's still a dude. A woman, rather.
Hostile City Showdown bumper. Moving on. We have a Jason Pitbull and Rebel promo. Jason thinks Taz, a.k.a. Monkey Boy, likes him. We have Pitbull with a promo talking about the TV title rematch tonight. And Rebel wants to be out there just in case of some Tasmaniac interference. Then we finish with What a Man, and it's spliced in with some Pitbull stuff. Hollywood, your thoughts?
I don't know. I lost my shit when Jason tried to imply that Taz had the hots for him and stuff. It was hilarious.
I like that you bring that up because I want to cite the lyrics to What a Man. Shout out to Salt. I know you like 50, but you can still get it. And Fujimus Prime agrees. I quote, I want to take a minute or two to give much respect due to the man who made a difference in my world. And although most men are hoes, he goes on the down low because I never heard about him with another girl.
Maybe she said he fucks other hoes on the low and shit.
But he could also be meaning that he's on the down low because he ain't fucking other girls. Because he fucking dudes.
I mean, it's possible, but that's...
You never know.
It's kind of iffy right there, though. You know what I'm saying?
Then it moves on into a Loser by Beck, Mikey stuff, LOL. Moving on. So we have Mr. Hughes.
Poor Mikey.
Our favorite wrestler of the moment, Mr. Hughes, versus Chad Autism. It's a quick promo with Shane and Hughes. Shane says some stuff about when people want to get their hands on him, he pays Mr. Hughes to keep him off and away so soft lady hands can touch the franchise. I really wasn't paying attention to the promo. I was too focused on Mr. Hughes's grin mug. I'm telling you right now, he has, at this point now, he has to talk in order for him to make me believe that he's like a serious tough guy. Because if he's not talking, he just looks like a jolly fat man. Like seriously. And I'm telling you to the 103 Legion of Street Smarks who are following this shit. Watch this show and pause it during the promo when when Shane's talking and Mr. Hughes is just sitting back, grimacing behind Shane. He just looks like a jolly fat man. He looks like the comedian Garfield or Bruce or Lavelle Crawfield or like one of them fat black comedians from the 90s. He looks terrible in the suits and shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's terrible. Okay, so Hughes says some stuff about being around Luger when he was the champ. Talk about he was a kingmaker. So achievement unlocked, Hollywood.
Well done, Mr. Hughes.
It's terrible. So it goes back to the mother of sidewalk slams.
Oh yeah,
for the win.
Right on time too.
Infinity.
I concur.
And then it goes into a Simply the Best vignette with Shane Douglas. I cannot wait until he gets the song Perfect Strangers.
I was wondering what song they were playing on on the real shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause like,
No, it's the Tina Turner. Tina Turner, simply the best. Better than all the rest.
and it makes sense too, cause on the network and shit, like they had some generic triumphant music and shit, but like the way the clips they were showing where he was just whooping everybody's ass and shit, and like they only show one half of the hold back at the big press conference where the whole locker room was holding him and Terry Funk back, but they only showed him in the video and shit. Like he was just
The night the line was crossed.
Yeah.
Recounted by Street Smart Audio, Extreme Retro Review, number 49.
damn, you are a motherfucking wizard.
Just saying.
Good shit.
This is what I do.
You know, you know what I'm saying? But he looked like a motherfucking beast and shit. So they, you know what I'm saying?
Professor.
Oh shit, you know what I'm saying? So that's the perfect music to put to that video montage.
No, eventually he gets the song called Perfect Strangers
Okay.
by Deep Purple.
Is it anything to do with Larry Appleton and Balky Bartokomous?
No, not that Perfect Strangers.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, oh no, not that perfect. I wonder how many people got that reference.
I wrote that December 3rd, 2017 at 9 a.m. I just want to let you know, the Scourge of the IWC knows you. Moving on.
Well done.
So we have a Paul Lee promo, Hostile City Showdown, June 24th. Cactus Jack promo.
It's a little freaky.
Then we got a Todd promo. He's shilling Hostile City Showdown. Sabu and Jack will be to a finish, and the referees will be more lax to ensure that there is a winner. So we have a TV title match. Pitbull with Jason, the sexiest man on earth, and the Ayatollah of Rock and Roller, the Rockin' Rebel, versus Mikey Ripwreck. Pitbull jump starts the heat, front suplex into the rails. Scoop doesn't know what to call that. What a shocker. Scoop is awful.
Poor Scoop. Being hard on Scoop.
More outside stuff. Press slam through a table. Back in. It's a complete squidash. Pitbull talking shit to a downed Mikey. There's a Mikey chant. Clothesline to shut him up. Mikey tries a crucifix but is cut off by Pitbull. There's a runaway sign in the crowd. There's a geek sign in the crowd. Pitbull pins. He picks him up at 2. There's some outside stuff from Rebel. Elbow drop with some theatrics. Pitbull gets a power bomb back inside, and he gets a swinging full Nelson for the win. But he does not let go. The win gets reversed back to Mikey. Died. Beat down by Rebel, Jason, and Pitbull. Tasmaniac in for the save. He gets beat with a chain. Rebel comes in with a beat. Jason he nuts Mikey. Rebel holds Taz. Pitbull grabs the house mic, cuts a promo on Taz for the Hostile City Showdown. Jason kicks Mikey again. Post match is a 4, split for 2, but Scoop is awful, so it goes down to a 1. Hollywood, your thoughts?
My favorite part of the match was at the very beginning and shit, with right after the introductions and shit. The crowd started chanting, "Run, Mikey, run." So that was pretty hilarious, and it's rather unfortunate Mikey didn't heed that advice and shit. But so the Keep the Belt on Mikey tour continues. But yeah, I had an epiphany with this whole match thing, and cause it would during this match and with this whole Mikey Whipwreck thing, because as a wrestling fan, it's kind of fascinating. So it came to me. I formed the hypothesis that this little thing with Mikey Whipwreck, his run, is the antithesis to the scared Chicken Hill run, Chicken Hill title run and shit. Just on the face side and shit.
So we got a chicken shit baby face title run.
Except for he's not really chicken shit. because he's, you know what I'm saying, he's not running, but, you know, he's the underdog who's willing to get in there. He gets his ass whooped, and despite it all and shit, he still comes out on top and shit.
But you see how it doesn't initially work because he hasn't landed an offensive move yet. So he's just getting these fluke wins out of nowhere. It would be different if he was a fighting champion getting his ass whipped and then underdogging his way into a win. No, he's just, people are slipping on banana peels. You know what I'm saying? People are, reversing the title back to Mikey. You know what I'm saying? It's not credible, you know? So he has to actually be a fighting champion in order to be an underdog. Right now, he's just a geek.
So if you throw a guy like that into your title picture, how do you have him? I mean, do you have Mikey getting punches off and shit and doing drop kicks and shit on Pitbull and shit before he gets his miracle win?
You should definitely book a hope spot or two, you know, but stay tuned.
Okay.
So we have a Jason, the sexiest man on earth, the Ayatollah of rock and rebel, and Pitbull promo. Jason says some stuff. Rebel has whip wreck at Hostile City Showdown. Rebel cuts a quick promo. Pitbull then cuts an insane promo on Taz, who's wearing a milk bone underwear for the Pitbull.
A pause. So you peep that too as well, huh?
Absolutely.
So why does Taz have, in Pitbull's mind, does Taz have on a milk bone underwear?
Because the Pitbull is going to perform oral surgery on the Tasmanian.
Oh my gosh. Now I'm feeling a little scared to watch Hostile City Showdown.
You should be.
Oh God.
You've been warned.
I have been.
Hostile City Showdown bumper. Moving on. So we have the Pubic Enema versus Dino Sendoff and Joel Hartgood, the jobbers from last week. Dino's dancing. Rocco's working in some chucks. The jobbers powder. The Enema chase him up the stairs, and they run right into the Rotten Brothers.
Yeah, imagine that.
They've returned to beat up the Public Enemy on behalf of the living legend, Terry Funk.
Who everybody thought was a good guy at this point, but what does good guys go out and hire flunkies and lure them into traps during other wrestlers' wrestling match? No, they don't. But this is what Terry Funk does, and he had y'all food and stuff. Y'all thought he was a face and stuff because he went and got his old ass brother and stuff, and they forming the world oldest tag team and shit. So y'all thought shit was all sweet and stuff, and he was all nice and smiling. See, nope. Look, this is the type of stuff he does. He resorts to his old tricks. The Rotten Brothers are back, or was it Bad Company?
Bad Breed.
Bad Breed. Yeah, sorry, Tanaka and Mr. Fuji. Paul Diamond. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, you know what I'm saying? So, anywho, Terry Funk, it's just, that's what he do. So, here comes the new breed, and and I wouldn't be surprised if they show up at their match at Hostile City Showdown for the good old cowboy from the cross-dressing ranch who's terrible at everything, and now I'm dragging my brother into this ass whooping. But I'm going to let Public Enemy speak on that. So, anyway, good luck with all that, y'all.
So the Few Good Men beat up the Enema in the ring. I was going to ask you, Hot Stuff, who was the heel in this program?
A mighty fine question, isn't it? Mighty fine question. You would think the heels were Public Enemy because Terry Funk is supposed to be giant air quotes. I wish my fingers were bigger so I could make even bigger air quotes. Terry Funk is supposed to be the baby face. So since they're his flunkies, they're supposed to be baby faces too. But do baby faces wait in the wings for unsuspected people to just chase some other motherfuckers up some stairs and shit to attack? I never see Hulk Hogan waiting behind a curtain for some motherfucker as a good guy. I never see who else was a good guy who was virtuous. I never see Sting do that shit, sitting in the cut waiting and shit.
And he was the Crow.
He was chilling in the rafters, though. And the wrestlers didn't come in the rafters.
How much more in the cut can you be, motherfucker? He in the rafters.
But I'm saying, he wasn't luring somebody into no trap and shit.
What the fuck you think Sting is? A damn...
Ain't nobody talking about... We're talking about people who pretend to be one thing and act another way, like Terry Funk. And now he exposed himself by hiring the Rotten Brothers. That's what we're talking about. Unbelievable.
Rocco beats Ian.
Yeah.
He belts Axel. The PE beat up the Rottens to obliterate. Rocco grabs the house mic. He buries the bad breed while Johnny keeps beating on him. The Enema has been on the hunt. The Funks are cowards.
They are cowards.
Johnny's completely inaudible. Rocco finishes, and they keep beating up on the Rottens.
You missed some of... So, Johnny says that he's Johnny OJ Grunge because he's got the juice. And they said something to the effect that they... Or was that later in the thing? Oh, that was later in the thing. Okay, sorry. But yeah, in that particular part, he refers to himself as Johnny O.J. Grunge, and he has the juice.
So we have a public Enema promo.
Mm-hmm.
They arrived in Philly last September homeless.
Mm-hmm.
They'll never forget it.
Come on, somebody.
They're from the hood.
That's right.
Don't matter which one.
No.
Johnny Slim Jim's a car. They committed to become wrestlers, and 9 months later, they're the champs. Just like you and I.
That's right.
The Broad Street, Cyber Bullies.
Yeah, go ahead and put that on your little Twitters and your little Geek Squad complain machines.
And Terry Funk comes around. Paulie pays him off to beat up Funk at When Worlds Collide. They're not laying down for anybody anymore. The Funks are goofs. There's an O.J. Simpson reference. Johnny's still hot wiring the car. Hostile City Showdown. They did the crime. They'll do the time. The car is finished, and they drive off.
There was more than just an O.J. reference. They basically compared the Funks to Ron Goldman and said that they were going to end up like him. Now, some might say that might have been a little too extreme, pun intended, a little excessive, a little too much. Do I think that was a little over the top? Absolutely not.
So we have a Paulie promo. He's referencing Nancy Kerrigan and Tanya Harding. We have 911 and 411 holding Sabu back. They're in front of a cactus as Paul gives his hard sell money promo for Hostile City Showdown. Paulie with another money promo. There's no hype necessary. Sabu yells cactus. And I was like, damn, that's the first time I never heard Sabu talk.
Oh, I never realized that.
So we have a Cactus Jack response promo. Sabu may be crazier in the ring, but he's definitely uglier. And on the 24th, it will stay that way. Bang, bang. It was promo heavy to start and end. It was to cover up for Scoop's awfulness. The matches were good. Mr. Hughes is LOL. As a go-home show, thumbs up. As a show, thumbs in the middle. But watch the show.
As a go-home show, thumbs up.
Yeah, because it promoted the matches hard. Going into, it promoted Cactus Jack Sabu, Whipwreck Rebel, Tasmaniac, Pitbull, Public Enema, and the Funks.
Right.
That's 4 matches right there. And 3 of them are big time. One's a dream match. As a go home, it was very effective. But as a show, in a vacuum, as you would say, it's just
I think it tried to promote Hostile City Showdown. I don't think it sold me on watching Hostile City Showdown, in my opinion. But
next week, it all culminates at Hostile City Showdown, which we will recount for you in a few.
And it will be the return of Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert, everybody. No, it won't be. Sorry.
Until then, life is a work. Make sure you get paid for it. We out. Peace.
Peace.